Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, have you guys been following the Jacky O death? DC Youngfly, the children, or the mother of his children, excuse me. She passed a few days back. A lot of the girls are speculating that it has something to do with this mommy makeover, these surgeries, and stuff like that. And listen, I don't know a lot about her. I don't know a lot about DC Youngfly except for the fact that he's like Nick Cannon's protege and he's one of the main stars of the Wild and Out and stuff like that. Did not know that the woman existed until she passed away. However, the reports are saying that it has something to do with the surgery. And listen, Azealia Banks is online and she's now going crazy and acting like the woman's death is DC Youngfly's karma, which I feel like is pretty disgusting. So, Jacky O, this is from 11 Alive Atlanta. Jacky O, a former Wild and Out cast member and the partner of Atlanta comedian and entertainer DC Youngfly, died at age 32, according to the program's Instagram page. Known by the stage name Miss Jacky Oh, she and DC Youngfly shared 3 children together, Nova, Nala, and Prince. A very sad situation for the children, of course. Very unfortunate. The Times reports a now deleted social media post indicated she had traveled to Miami for a mommy makeover surgery, but no cause of death for Jacqueline Smith, which is her legal name, has been released. Okay, so we don't really know. I do want to know. I don't want to speculate, but maybe we'll do a follow up when we get more information on what that is. But a very, very unfortunate situation for 3, y'all see my shea butter, for 3 women or 3 children, excuse me, to lose their mother. Okay, for this man to lose the mother of his children. Very, 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 very sad. Now, Azealia Banks. Now, Azealia Banks, in my personal opinion, listen, I love Azealia Banks. She is extremely problematic, and we'll get into that. But I love Azealia Banks because for me, Azealia Banks is top 3, and she's not number 3. Okay, Azealia Banks, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, 3 of my favorite female rappers. She is very creative, amazing singer, writer, rapper, just super talented. But again, like I said, she's known for her inflammatory statements onto the social media and her very problematic behavior. I mean, she's had these one-sided beefs with all of these celebrities for years, right? I believe she's been canceled about a dozen times. She was booted off of Twitter for anti-Semitism, if I'm not mistaken. And then I believe she was also booted off of Instagram for bullying, right? So this woman is she's problematic. She's a bit unhinged, if you ask me. Right? She's kind of unhinged, and to me, she kind of reminds me of a Kanye West. Okay, there goes the picture right there. She reminds me of a Kanye West because they're both just so musically talented, but it's not all there. Like something ain't clicking, and it's just it's quite sad. And so listen, now in today's time, as of June 7th of 2023, Sister Girl is on to the Instagrams and she's basically saying that this is DC Youngfly's karma, okay? Right? The father to her children. This is his karma for the way he treated Azealia Banks 5 years ago onto the Wild and Out, right? And so listen, she went on to the Instagram stories, right, and said, damn, DC Youngfly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women perfectly secure in their own skin. She goes on to say what you want about my tears, they were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of a weakness because in the end, I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jacky Oh girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself and the nerve of DC Youngfly to call such a gorgeous woman as Azealia Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. And so listen, if you don't remember, I'll put up the photos and the videos. Azealia Banks went on to Wild and Out, I believe in 2018 or 2019, and she got called ugly by Mr. DC Youngfly. Now listen, it is a show where they roast you, they drag you, and it's all in the name of comedy. I'm sure the producers write their jokes, you know, the cast members. I know a lot of it is improv, but I also know a lot of it is scripted. Um, And then the guest artists or the guest celebrity guests, they have an opportunity to roast them and drag them back. And I know the producers and the writers, they help with their jokes as well. And so it's an environment in which it's not nice. It's, nice, nasty, right? It's friendly and it's ha ha and it's hee hee, but they'll drag you and roast you and like, hit you where it hurt. Okay, it's one of those environments. And so listen, personally, if DC Young Fly called me ugly, I wouldn't really take that much offense to it because I mean, it's DC Young Fly, okay? He's on nobody's cover of People magazine calling him the sexiest man alive, right? At the same time, Azealia Banks, I could understand, how she could, drive herself to tears after being called ugly on national television. I mean, it's pretty mean. That for me goes beyond comedy. That is just nasty. Okay? But listen, Azealia, you reap what you sow. You've been a very, very nasty person to a lot of folks out here on social media. Okay? So it's interesting to see how you can dish it onto the Instagrams and the Twitters and call everyone every name in the book. I mean, I was just looking at a clip of Sister Girl, and she was basically, I think she was calling Lizzo, she was calling her Fat Lizzo. Fat Lizzo, Fat Lizzo, Fat Lizzo. But when someone calls you ugly onto the national televisions, you then want to cry. So you can dish it and you can't take it. You can talk shit, but yet you're the most sensitive person on planet Earth. Again, a very interesting situation. So that's that. So in today's time, she's basically saying that this is DC Young Fly's karma, that the death of his baby moms is karma for making Azealia Banks cry on To the Wild and Out. She went on to say via Instagram, and ironically, she's dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday on May 31st of 2023 in Miami, Florida. You are going to learn to stop fucking with me. Now, y'all, that sounded like some black magic. That sounded like some voodoo. That sounded like some roots. That sounded like some abracadabra, spiritual, magical potion, hocus pocus type shit. It was giving when you mess with me, okay? This is what happens. These are the manifestations for you making fun of me. That's what it was giving. Now, in my personal opinion, Azealia Banks is wrong. Dead ass wrong. Wrong road, sis. I mean, it's disgusting. It's absolutely so disgusting that you would use this mother, right? The mother of these 3 children and her death to sort of say that this is karma for somebody calling you ugly. I feel like that's a bit much. And even if you felt that way, I think it's even even sicker of you to express those feelings onto the Instagram stories. I mean, it's just gross, right? So listen, I first saw these screenshots onto Dustin Ross' Twitter page, and I wanted to go ahead and read some of these replies. Randy B said, yeah, this is not okay whatsoever. It's giving dark witchcraft. Okay, for real, yes. Let's see, that girl wrote, this is disgusting and she's still ugly. Okay. Let's see, Lovely Day wrote, so because DC hurt your feelings, you're celebrating a mother of 3 who did absolutely nothing to you passing away. That's a bit crazy. Madam Thick and Cozy, Beyonce's biggest fan, wrote, she's a disgusting person and she's still mad all these years later about Wild 'N Out. Excuse me, nothing they said even warranted her using the mother of his children's death as some gotcha moment. Also, she swears she's so powerful, but if that was the case, she would currently be more successful. Yeah, it's sickening. It's crazy. Azealia, we were rooting for you. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. But again, as disgusting as it is, there's no justification for it. I mean, it's just weird. Azealia is weird. Again, unhinged. Super disgusting, but the unfortunate part about the situation is the fact that it's not shocking nor surprising. Listen, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.